You're real boy. Friendships? Any friendships? Do you want to stop?
All right, let's rotate. Let's rotate partners. Let's make it a little bit more competitive in the sense that I'm no longer just doing this. I'm not standing up just tall. I'm actually kind of like moving. So now she's gonna try to get these. Her objective is to get the double under. Go ahead. Is to get to here. That's her goal. So I obviously don't want to just let her get it, right? So go ahead. I need to kind of like tighten up, and I need to maybe move away. All right. I just don't want her to get that double under on me. All right. So go ahead. Get double under. So this is your goal. One person's goal is to get this double under, and the other person is to try not to let that happen. Okay? So let's go ahead, let's rotate, and we'll keep on going.
That's good. You try to close the gap. Yeah.
If I'm remembering the top
So we're here. And my objective is to get your goal. But also here, So what I want you guys to start really working on now in this third round is making sure that as you're working on the pummeling to move your partner. So Pastor, go ahead, like move me around. So Pastor is moving me around in order to create an imbalance so that he can figure out when the best opportunity is to get that double under. All right? And so he needs to move me around by not just standing up and like hoping I move. If you see his hand, he's pulling me. As he pulls me, he's taking a step back, and I need to react, and I need to turn. So on this third round, let's get a little bit more of that competitiveness. We'll keep on adding some more movements on the next ones to get some head control and eventually take our partner down. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Are we switching partners?
Yes, switch. Switch. know that, again, Pat is working to get her double unders. I don't want her to hit double unders. And so what's going to happen is that you're going to find yourself struggling trying to get those double unders. But then another opportunity will open up where you can take an arm that's overhooking your partner's arm and the bottom and clinch up here. So now I have a little bit more control of her shoulder and her body here, so that if she wants to go ahead and pummel, I'm here now. Now I can start kind of dragging her down. Go ahead, posture up. It's a little hard for her to posture up when my head, my shoulders are weighing her down. So on this next round, I want you guys to work on, again, try to get the double unders. So go ahead. She gets double unders. Okay, great. She's got that. Reset. But if we're going again, and she's not able to get double unders, because I'm like really stopping her, she can go ahead and get the shoulder, get back, tackle her. An over under. You see that? Okay? So then from here, from that grip, what I want you, the person that has this grip, I want you to see how you can use your body to bring your partner down. So go ahead. So you see like right there, she's bringing me down. Like I feel some pressure that I can't just stand up tall. So go ahead. Do it. So right here, she's gonna pull and she's gonna move around in different angles. Okay? If you can do that for 3 seconds, reset. All right? Let's rotate. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, hold your that first. You can always just go to the So next, we're gonna again continue to add. So as we are working on this, and Kat can't get a double on there, but she can get this double on me. What I want to do now, because she's attacking me, and I'm gonna be in a bad position. I need to recognize this in this underhook side. This is my safety. So if I don't get under here, she's gonna clamp down and put me in this direction, and it's gonna be hard for me to get out. So what I need to do is when I recognize that she has this overhook on my arm, I need to kind of punch. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. Just look at my right shoulder. My right shoulder kind of just shrugs up, and like I'm kind of turning my hand so as if I'm like looking at a wristwatch. And this allows me to then now kind of turn the tables on her, where I can grab her arm, grab her hip, and now I'm behind. And you ready? Some of you guys, if you feel like you can do it, great. If not, it's okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit and take it out. So go slow. If you want to try it, or just continue to work on that. Just be careful with your folks, with your classes. So again, if she's able to successfully hit that, I want the person to deal with this by punching. You see how I took that little step? You see where my foot position is at? I'm going to take that right foot behind, grab that arm, and I'm just sitting down, but then pulling her back. Okay, I'm not sitting on her leg. I'm perpendicular to her. I'm not falling into her. I'm just sitting and using my leg to kind of trip her up. Okay, just so you can see it without all that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's keep on doing it. You guys got warmed up a little bit, a little sweaty in there. Now we can kind of work on some of these details, and we're going to add more and more. All right, 3, 2, 1. Keep on going with the same partner. Keep on going. Keep going. Down. So, my soul. This is not the right way. So, the right way is I'm here, and I can't do that, right? Yeah, I'll go here, right? And what I want to do, I want to go down on this side. So his reaction is to now get underneath this side. So come over here, get underneath this side, put your shoulder over. So you have me tighten up. He's trying to keep his arm in the air. If I let him, he can break it down. So as we're starting to read it, I need to recognize that and recognize that. I gotta get under it.
That would be it though. If I had,
I'm already under it.
oh yeah, the one. Oh yeah.
Then I need to.
Oh, you go.
Let me put this here. And so now, when you want to compress this side. This side. This side. Here's where I get. Alright, let's look in, guys. Yeah. So just a few little notes on this. again, as we're working on this, and I get my clinch, my over-under clinch, Kat has to recognize that if she doesn't do something about this side, I'm going to take her in that direction. Like I'm not gonna do it. But you can see kind of like this body hesitation, like, and you see what I'm doing with my leg? I'm using it to create a stop. She needs to recognize that, and instead of letting it happen, she needs to go ahead and turn the tables on me and go ahead and take that step. From here, the other little detail that we need to make sure as we're taking the person down is your head placement. Right now, Kat's head is not on me, but it should as she's pushing me down. Like, right, exactly. Using her head as like another limb. So from here, she can then go ahead and use her head here, and yeah, go ahead, do it. And take me down. Okay? So, for the person that gets this clinch, what I want you guys to think about is the arm that is trapped underneath your armpit. That is the side that you need to turn them to. Cat needs to react to the other side. Alright? So again, let's just take it slow, don't go crazy. We're here, she recognizes that. She goes ahead and starts to make her movements. She's right here. If for some reason this doesn't work and I back out, she's still in a really good position to pick up my leg. See what? Boom. All she has to do is drop down, grab my leg. Alright, so that's going to be the next thing that we're going to add on to this. So, Cat recognizes this. She throws it over, she tries to trip. I anticipate, and I take my leg out. Down. There it is. Okay? Let's do that one more time. What I want you to do is make sure that you drop this leg first. Okay. So, here we are again. She's got me into this position. I know she's going to try to take me down to the back. So I'm going to anticipate and step away. But in doing so, she's going to drop down to that same side knee. Take a look at this. Her head is on my chest. And what she needs to do is look in the direction that she wants to take me. You see her foot? She's going to use her foot, this foot that's planted, to push off until I'm down. Alright? So let's be careful with our surroundings. We want to make sure we don't get hurt. Now come around to make sure. And we'll spend a little extra time on this. Alright? 3, 2, 1.
Switch partners?
Yes, switch partners.
One of us You're the rest of the Yes, exactly. All right. Gotcha. So you're just kind of going all the way from the top right now,
Alright, so we're going to keep on adding. So that was basically how do we deal with that situation in the clinch when we're in danger. I'm in danger. We get under the armpit, we grab the arm, we ideally try to go for a takedown where we can sit. And a lot of the takedowns that I do are old man takedowns because I'm old and I don't want to get hurt. So these are pretty safe. Just continue to watch your money. If I'm not able to get that trick there, again, what I'm looking for is dropping this knee my head to make him lean. And so even just that, you can see how his body weight shifts. That makes it easier for me to lift up his right leg. All right, so we're gonna keep on that. We're gonna do the inside trick now. Inside trick, we're gonna again go from the clinch. If this looks familiar, right? Hand on the blade, hand on the arm. As the person that is trying to bring the other person down, as the attacker, I want to control one of their arms. Right here, I'm controlling George's arm by keeping it in. George, take that arm out. If I have his arm, I'm controlling. He now has to kind of figure out a way to get out of here. So I am like leaning into him. He starts pushing into me. I'm kind of wanting him to do that. You see what happened there? I'm now gonna take that little step and trip. All right, I'll do it slow again. So same over under position. Now I know that I can't get to this because he's really good. Fine, we're both doing this goofy little move. You'll see that's a lot in competition. So from here, we can stay here forever, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna go transition to his arm. Hand is still here. Some cases, I might grab his belt. But what I want to do is I want to pull him towards me. I want to push and then pull towards me, knowing that I want that leg on my right side, and all I have to do is how you land is going to depend, but ultimately you want to trip. You don't want to wind up in the guard. You want to go one way or the other. So there, I went to George's side. If I go another direction, I can go over the leg and just leave that one in there. Okay? So let's be slow with this.
I have another question. If you're trying to, what if he gets can you get a butterfly that can reverse you?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gotta leave it.
Just want to be clear, like you're tripping the same like we have an underhook, right?
Yeah.
Same side, you have an underhook.
Yeah.
Like,
And yeah. You're kind of like breaking posture with the other side to give him the idea that he can stand up a little bit easier. So I'm bringing him down like this. I'm torquing the body. He's higher than my head. If I bring him in, it's like that. And I think you can just stay here too. So play around with where you wind up. Don't worry about this too much. The key is let's get this person down. All right? 3, 2, 1. All right. Keep on going, guys. Keep on going.
I'm trying to
And if the leg is not there, she decides to move away. Also, go back to that. Okay. So there's your options.
Nice, there it is, there it is. Nice.
Why don't you try yeah, I definitely feel I guess we should be But you know what? I think I have to fill out the push off of this Right on this side. Try to this card.
show some collar tie stuff. We'll do that next week. I think we need to focus in on this. So anyway, a big thing that a lot of folks are asking is, you know, when do I drop to do that? I know that George has to take a step with that left leg, so I need to pull him into whatever direction. So he may resist here, he may then step back, and so I'm like, oh, okay, shoot, I can't do this because he's going to anticipate this, and it's not going to work. So instead of trying to go there, I'm going to miss that, he's going to step, right? And then what I'm going to do now is I'm in a great position, which is why I'm weighing down this side. The distance between my hands and his legs is super close. And also my foot to his foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just continue to weigh down and I'm going to... Okay, that's one. Again, I'm weighing down. I fail at this. Maybe I got down to my knee. But look at where his knee is at in comparison to my hand. Boom, I'm here now. Okay? So I want you guys to play around with those other two options as we wrap up class. Alright, one more time. I pull, he recognizes it, he misses, that's fine. I can go hook, control, or I can do a knee tap. Okay? Those are your two options, alright? Let's get the last few minutes of this one and we'll call it. 3, 2, 1.
Is that me driving?
Always driving. Always driving.
Oh, is there a button?
Yeah, 2 further times. 2 further.
That's the only thing I can do. Here and then we're trying to go back. I couldn't seem to get this, but then I saw him do something like
So you want to take a step back to your right, so that your left leg comes towards you. If you take a step back that way, you're going to attack inside trip, but she anticipates it. So go ahead and inside trip, she anticipates it, steps away. From here, you see So that right there, as you take her down, is what's going to make her fall back. Ideally, you don't want that because it's more advanced. Here is what's throwing her out of balance. Yep. So you can go ahead and that's what's going to fit. But right now you're standing too tall. So let's get that right there. Now do it. Yep. There it is. There it is. That's it. So you see how that like. You see that, right? You feel how like. She's trying to what she's trying to do in the time is try to and I'm trying to tell you in my head, that's why we got to lock it in. That's all. Don't let me take this out. And so you see people So here, watch this. I'm going to feel my head. See, so like pushing with my entire body versus just that. So that's why it's important to have this here. And then
outside.
Okay.
Outside trees.
And I'm not trying to go this way.
that's what you want to do. But you want to do like basically like so. Cat's going to talk about book club.
Okay, we have a book club. It is completely voluntary and it's very fun.
Mandatory.
Our next meeting is May 9th. We're reading a very short liminal horror book called A Short Stay in Hell. So if you want to join, just give me your phone number and I'll add you to the group. Okay.
So next week we'll work on the collar tie. It's part of the clinch, so we'll focus a little bit more on that. But I see some sweaty faces, so that's good. I'm glad. I'm a little sweaty too. But that's good. We're gonna go into doing some open mat sparring activities. I'm gonna be sticking around. If you have questions, grab me. If you want to roll with me, right? I got no problem, but I'm happy to answer any questions. I'll be around for the next hour. We'll get started in a little bit. Please make sure you're signing up for class because that helps me best figure out how to run the class. I usually have an idea of what I want to teach, but depending on how many folks are here and the levels of experience, I want to make sure that I tailor it just right. I think this was a good balance of new folks with more experienced folks to see like the various ways of doing this. It takes time, it takes a whole lot of hours on the mat, so don't worry about it, just keep on training. We're gonna start open mat in a moment. Clip your toenails. There's some mints if you want, if you need breath mints. Get your headgear, whatever it may be. Otherwise, slap it on your left.